Sinners is a story about how secular counterculture has no defense against psychological vampirism. If you're not familiar, psychological vampirism is simply a way of describing mental manipulation that allows someone to consume your material power. If you invite a psychological vampire into your life, they will seduce you and either consume or enslave you. I'm sure we've all met one. Now, material power is something these guys have in spades, and they got it through music. I thought this was brilliant. Clearly, what the writers were going to do was show how these guys got money, girls, and pleasure from music, but how, when necessity arose, they would discover that music could be directed towards a higher purpose, something higher than material power. And sure enough, their music was actually capable of summoning the spirits of their ancestors. That's in the movie. The spiritual power of music is explicitly stated in the movie. So the ending should be obvious, right? They try to use material power to defeat the vampires, it doesn't work, then they turn to the spiritual power of the music to defeat them. Right? Wrong. They cling to material power, reject not just the white man's religion, but spirituality in general, in favor of hoodoo and guns. Both of which are still just examples of material power, which of course fail to stop the vampires. And what is the consolation prize for the few remaining heroes? They get to kill a bunch of racists. This is exactly the narrative that is strangling American counterculture at present. So long as Western counterculture is held down by an obsession with material power and material responsibilities, rejecting spiritual power and spiritual responsibilities, distracted by the self-righteousness of fighting prejudice with violence, or sillier yet, with political movements, then the counterculture will continue to be dominated by vampires. Because sinners always just end up as food for monsters.